All right. And for anybody keeping notes out there, I would rather eat pizza than fucking inside-out dick. Just, I didn't know if this was a game and we were keeping score or not, so 1 for the pizza for me. All right, guys, we're going to keep the show going. Your next contestant, Mr. Nathan Kemp, everybody. Please, give it up for Nathan.
Nathan Kemp!
Whoa. Yes, me! Praise me!
Yeah!
That's never gonna happen in my life, so I'm gonna hold this.
Go comedy!
Let's have a fucking conversation, I guess. Jesus. I want to give a forewarning. I'm not going to be doing any fucking juggling, mainly because the last time I juggled, the police were called in. Apparently, you're not allowed to do it with your dick in front of minors, so sorry. Waka waka. I don't think I give off much of a juggler vibe. I think, given some of the reactions from the women in the audience, I'm giving off more of a rapey vibe. That's not cool. If you guys are wondering, it's not great to pick up chicks. I don't know. I've always been rapey. I've just recently acknowledged it. There's this point, it wasn't one day I woke up with this weird haircut and my friends were like, "Hey dude, you look like that guy. That guy from the 6 o'clock news who was touching everybody." "Oh yeah." I modeled myself after him. I love sexual predators. My whole thing is I don't know. I just want to get less rapey. I want to get to the point, I don't know, if I'm walking in a parking lot with a single lady, her first inclination isn't to, ball her house keys up into her hand like she's fucking Wolverine, and she's just going to start scratching my face. That bitch can't go Weapon X on me. Weapon X reference, cha-ching. Oh, man. I don't know. The toughest thing for me, though, is, I still get nervous about the idea of holding a girl's hand when she may not want me to. So the idea of forcing myself inside a woman when she definitely doesn't want me to, that takes too much confidence. I'm not confident enough to be a rapist, everyone, if that's the life-shattering revelation you were looking for. When I'm not making all the women in the crowd feel uncomfortable, I spend a lot of my time writing. I've been working on an autobiography because I'm trying to get people interested in my life. By people, I mean myself. I'm trying to get myself interested in living out the rest of my shitty life. And the toughest thing about it is I've got 2 really good titles and I'm debating them back and forth right now. I'm going to share it with you guys. The first is Girls Like Confidence. I Like Spider-Man. Pretty good. This one's a bit longer, and it's also going to see how many people are paying attention and also finish grade school. Oh dear God, how can I feel this lonely? I'm just one man. This is a smart crowd. I wouldn't have thought that from Placentia. That's great. That's fantastic. I know those 2 jokes were kind of sad, and my friends tell me that sometimes, so I always try and do a more lighthearted joke, so I wanted to put out a knock knock there for you guys. Knock knock.
Who's there?
No one, I'm alone! That shaking in my hand will stop any second now. I don't know. I know the jokes, you guys would think things. I actually get a lot of sex and pussy online, so you guys don't have to worry too much. No, but really, I don't know. I've got one really kinky fantasy it's a kinky 3-way fantasy. And when I say kinky 3-way fantasy, I don't mean white guy kinky 3-way where it's his girlfriend and an Asian chick, because that's so exotic. I want my thing to be me and the girl, and then 2 of those half people you guys call midgets, right? And the midgets are dressed up as me and the girl, right? So while I'm fucking the chick, as I will show, don't judge me on how I do this, okay? Oh, nice one, Guillermo. Yeah, you break that pocket pussy in. This is picture in picture right now, buddy. Yeah, no, give me those little creepy hands. Why's your dick as big as mine? That's just how I want it to be. Segue into racism. My friend, she's white, and so I make fun of her for being a racist all the time, because it's just in her genes. You guys are terrible. And so, eventually she got tired of my shit, and I was making fun of her, and out of nowhere she's like, "Hey, you know what? My family didn't even own slaves." Yeah, they did. There's no doubt in my mind, 100% at some point your family owned slaves. But even if if that is the case, like let's say your family didn't own slaves, that is nothing to be proud of. All that's saying is that your family was poor. Right? Like, you can't act like you guys are great emancipators when all in like current day you guys would be great ramen eaters. That's not something for me to, you know? Just because you guys shovel pig shit doesn't make you guys Malcolm X. Just how I feel about it. I recently got a job, which is great in this economy. The weird thing about it was it's the first job I've had to take a drug test for. And like the weirdest thing about that to me was like the irony, because that's the exact, like pissing into a cup was the exact same reason I got fired from my last job. Sorry, Jamba Juice, the secret's out. I don't know, like, let's agree your job sucks. Short of being the guy who tweaks like the porn star's nipples so they stay hard throughout the whole shoot, your job is a shit pile. And we all can agree. But there are some jobs you just cannot complain about. My friend the other day tried to like give me some Shamil Shamabel. That's Laverne and Shirley. And like she's like, Nathan, I just hate my job, you know? Like, the lights are always so bright, and the fog machine makes me cough, and the music's so loud. And if you guys knew this chick, like, she's the 6th at best. Like, there's no way she's a stripper. So my like little wheels in my head are turning. What does this bitch do? And like I ask her, what do you do for a job? And she says glow golf. Bing! Glow golf? Glow golf, for those of you guys who don't know, is an indoor miniature golf course. She works at an indoor miniature golf course and is going to complain to me. Right now, somewhere in the vast annals of history, 8-year-old me is getting hard hearing the me say indoor miniature golf course. Like, I would have been so excited, like, to go to an indoor miniature golf course. My first instinct would have been to throw up and then clean it up so my parents didn't beat me. That got sad. I don't know, like, it's just like, indoor miniature golf course is one of probably like my top 2 key jobs. The other one, of course, being working at a dinosaur factory. I don't know if they exist, but goddamn it, if they do, I'm done with comedy tonight. You guys look like you would enjoy that. I'm gonna end off here a little controversially. You see that how they like totally ate up? Yeah, you fucking suck, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Like for me, like I have really strong convictions, and while I realize I'm really like pro-life, I'm equally pro-child abuse. And I realize that because I spent the holidays with my family. I have returned from like 2 years of not seeing my cousins, and I'm really excited to see one of them. His name is Noah, and he's the cutest little shit you're ever gonna see. He's just adorable. And I come up to him after 2 years, I'm like, hey, Noah! You know, are you excited about Christmas? And he looks back at me with the cutest, like, puppy dog eyes, and he says, hey, Baldy. Hey, Noah, I'm going to assume I misheard you, and what you said was a race car. You want a race car for Christmas. Anything else going on in your life right now, Noah? Hey, Baldy. Hey, Noah, like, I'm not sure if you know this yet, but there are some, like, adults who have nothing left to lose. They are 22 years old, living in a fucking car, obviously balding, as you're pointing out. There is no reason you want to push those people. You understand me? You understand me, buddy? Hey, Baldy. Faggot. And so I'm like a grown-ass man. I realize one good fucking, like, G.I. Joe karate chop, this kid is paralyzed at the very least. Like, I'm not talking just like legs. I mean a full body, like he's a fucking vegetable. Kama Sutra. And so, like, I think about it, and I'm like, I can be bigger than this. I can get my revenge so much more maliciously. And so what I do is I walk up to his parents, and I'm like, hey, I don't mean to worry you guys, but I think there's something really wrong with Noah. What do you mean? What's wrong with Noah? I was watching the medical channel the other day, and I think he has premature Alzheimer's. What? Just watch this. Hey, Noah. Hey, Baldy. Hey, Noah. Can you think of anything else to call me? Hey, Baldy. Hey, Noah. Do you remember anything about yesterday at all? Just one thing at all, just to prove to your parents that, you know, you're not premature Alzheimer's. Hey, Baldy. You guys see where this is going? Guess who spent their fucking Christmas getting a CAT scan? Noah did. Guess who didn't have any presents waiting for him under the tree because MRIs are so expensive and his white trash parents don't have insurance? Noah didn't. So Nathan Camp, grown-ass fucking man 1, Noah little shitbag fucking 0. My name's Nathan Camp and you guys have been awesome!
All right, guys, keep it going for Nathan Camp. Please.